Good morning, students, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. We are going to be using trigonometry to find the missing sides today. In order to do this, the first thing, of course, that we need to do is write SOHCAHTOA at the top of our paper. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So SOHCAHTOA will tell you what you need to know. So I'm going to look at the two sides I have here. Well, I've got this angle. This is the, I don't know this side, but this is the opposite side. This is the adjacent side. Opposite and adjacent, so I need opposite adjacent, I need tangent. The tangent of 20 degrees is equal to x over 43. So that's the first step. That's the first step I have right there. Identify which sides I have, decide which trig ratio I need to use, sine, cosine, or tangent. I've already set up the equation. Now, here comes the hard part. I have to cross multiply. I'm going to put this over 1. Cross multiply. 1 times x is equal to 43 times the tangent of 20 degrees. And now, to do that, I'm going to take my calculator here. I'm actually going to turn it sideways so I can get the trig functions right here. Mine is currently in radians. You'll see the rad sign right there. I'm going to touch that so it's in deg for degrees. So I'm going to take 43 times the tangent of 20, because it's 20 degrees right here. 43 times the tangent of 20. I'm going to close this parentheses, and I'm going to hit equals. Bam. Done. X has got to be 15.65, and it goes on. I'm just going to put ... there to let people know that it goes on. And depending on where I need to round, I'm going to round 2 places beyond decimal here, so I'll just go with x is equal to 15.65. And you're done. That's it. Seriously, that's all you got to do. Make sure you put those numbers in the correct order, though. If you want to do the tangent of 20, make sure you close the parentheses and then multiply by the 43. That will give you the same thing. If you do the tangent of 20 times 43, and then hit equals, yeah, there's no way that side is negative 0.83909. No bueno. All right, so that's just it. You cross multiply. If you want to, you can also do it this way. The tangent of 20, close the parentheses, enter. So that number is going to be 0.369702334 is equal to x over 43. Put that over 1, cross multiply. So x is equal to 1 times x is equal to 43 times 0.363970234. Take that times 43. Amazing. It's the exact same thing. So you got your choice here. You can write it like this and then just multiply in your calculator, or you can get the decimal first, but still, it's just set it up and then you cross multiply. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. All right, clearing out my calculator. Step 1, identify which sides I have. Here's 41 degrees. This is the opposite side. That is across from 90, so that's the hypotenuse. So Opposite and hypotenuse. Well, opposite hypotenuse, I need a sine. Oh Lord, I need a sine. So I'm going to do the sine of 41 degrees is equal to opposite 7 over the hypotenuse, x. All right, two different ways we can do this. I can find, I'm going to put this over 1. I can, right off the bat, take the sine of 41. Sine of 41. 0.65. 6, 0, 5, 9, 0, 2, 8, 9, 9. All that over 1 is equal to 7 over x. So if I got to cross multiply, x times that big old long thing, 0.656, 0, 5, 9, 0, 2, 8, 9, 9, x is equal to 7. Well, that looks big and scary, but if I just cover these up and said, what if it were just 9x, or 99x is equal to 7? You would just divide by the number in front, right? Same thing. I'm not going to write all those out. And so then I take my calculator. I'm going to do 7 divided by 0.6560590288. Oh, 899. Hit enter. There we go. The missing side is 10.66977. Or if I round to the nearest tenth, x is approximately 10.7. And you're done. Now another way I can do this. Same thing though. If I cross multiply, I would take x times the sine of 41 is equal to 1 times 7, which is just 7, of course. I'm going to divide by whatever the sine of 41 is. Sine of 41. And so I'm going to come up here to my calculator, and I'm going to take 1 times 7, obviously just 7, divided by the sine of 41. Close my parentheses, hit equals. Amazing, it's the exact same thing. You decide how you want to write it. If you're more comfortable with the actual numbers and not having to write this out, that's cool. I'm okay with this. This is still correct. If you want to save yourself some time, not have to write out lots of long digits, then do that. Just make sure you don't round early. If you round early, your answer is going to be way off. 7 divided by 0.7. If I round to the nearest tenth early, I get 10. That's a little too different from 10.7. So don't round early. Go out 5, 6 digits. Okay? So here are the steps. Identify which sides you have, decide which trig ratio you need to use, sine, cosine, or tangent, set up the equation, cross multiply, and solve for x. I'm going to give you just a moment to set this up right here and try this on your own. Pause the video Try to find x on your own. Go ahead. Okay, I'm going to assume that you tried it on your own. Sine, of course, is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. All right. Well, let's see here. This is the hypotenuse. This is the adjacent side. So I need, hypotenuse adjacent, I need cosine. So I'm going to get the cosine of 50 is equal to x over 19. Put that over 1. Cross multiply. X times 1 is just x. 19 times the cosine of 50. 19 times the cosine of 50. Close my parentheses. Equals. One more time. 19 times the cosine of 50. Close parentheses. It equals 12 point. We'll just go ahead and round it. X is approximately 12.2. On this one, this is the opposite. This is the hypotenuse, so that means I need sine. So the sine of 75 is equal to 42 over x. Put that over 1. I'm going to cross multiply. 1 times 42 is 42. That's going to give me x times the sine of 75. Whatever that decimal is, I don't know. Don't care right now. Divide by the sine of 75. Divide the other side by the sine of 75. And type that into my calculator. 42 divide by the sine of 75. Close those parentheses, hit enter. 43.48. So x, the hypotenuse, is approximately 43.48. 1599. I'll round to the second decimal place there. There you go. Be sure to email if you have any questions. Good luck. Get tricky with it.